Starting? All right, now we're good.
Welcome to the return of the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. The 35-week season is underway from Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Massachusetts. Tonight, it's Academy 3 taking on defending champions Central Park Lanes 3. We're on lanes 4 and 5. Paul Grant along with Steve Kelly on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hello, Steve Kelly.
How are you, Paul? Sorry, I'm going to be bopping back and forth. So we're going to have Paul on the first game, and then I'll jump in on the second.
All right, thank you. Eddie Woodside, the rock. 9-pin drops down. 9 pins down, 1 to go. The 3-pin, Wood to help. Spare to start the season. Nick Leach, veteran bowler, 2-4-5. The playoff will be here sooner than you think. Nice 10 to start the first of 3 strings. 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, 2 for total. Steve Kelly on the technology. Again, they'll be covering the second string play-by-play. I'll do the first and third. Invite your friends to bowl Candlepin Bowling. It's unbelievable sport for all ages. Ed Woodside, 4 on the spare, 14 through 1. Leach powers down 7, 5 middle, 8 left, 10 right corner. Back to lane 5, Woodside, good ball, right down the middle, 3-6-10. Leach, oh, what a try. Woodside 8, 22 through 2 in the first of 3. Leach 9, 19 through 2. 3-pin lead. Captain Dave Hodge-Mallahan scheduled to bowl 30, flip-flop with Mike Nardone. He's bowling second. You know, if New England Flooring and Backsplashes, 10% discount for all Candlepin bowlers. That's New England Flooring and Backsplashes. 4 in that first ball. Here's Josh Daley. Hottest ball in the game for a strike. He will get it. Strike to start the season. Hodgie 5 up, 5 down. And what are the Vegas odds on Josh getting a strike to start the season? Pretty high, I would say. Took a moment. Hodge 9. 2-pin lead, but Josh Daley for the lead on a strike on lane 4. The current Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour Class A Championship winner and a thriller with Joey the Freight Train Lister. Both those balls not bowling, so a new championship winner this year. Hodgie bearing down on lane 5 in East Boston. 6-9-10. Josh going for the Daley doubles, had tons of those already. Powerball 8, goal post on a strike. Hodgie trying to work out of it. Good ball. He got it. Spare. King goes last to 5. $19 of the ball through 2 here in the first. Tough piece of wood. Daley, can he kick it over? No. 18 through 1. He's in a 6-pin lead right now. He'll take an 8. So it's a 4-pin lead, but now they can take the lead back. But here are the third bowlers. Mike Nardone. They call him Narclone. Funny guy. Great guy on lane 5. The Terminator, Charlie Collins, goes by Charles Collins, but he said Charlie's okay too, so we'll call him Charlie. He's on TikTok. _ Charles 1 _. Nardone 3-9, 7 left. Wood to help. Collins on the head pin. It's going to be 8, 2 right, 4 left. Nardone for a spare. No, he missed the object pin, not by much. The 3. So 3-9-7, 3 left up. Collins on this season debut. Spare. 10 of the ball to start the season. Nardone 10. Four-pin lead for Central 3, down a mark. Nardone, beautiful ball, 2 full. Splits 2-4-7 in the 10. Collins in the bonus. On the head pin, he gets 9. 6 pin left up, 19 through 1. Right now the lead is 13, minus the ball. Nardone inside. Collins for 2 in a row. Got it with the wood. He'll take it. A breezy spare. 29 of the ball through 2. Nardone 7. 16 through 2. Fourth bowler is Waters World, Justin Waters. Scott Lapierre, the veteran bowler, with a high single of 207 on the right. Right? 16-pin lead for the defending champ, Central 3 on lane 4. Lapierre drills 9 from Sanford, Maine. Justin Forsman in the 8. Lapierre, spare! Who needs the wood? He's a sharpshooter. Waters for a spare. That looks good, but right down the middle. 3-6-10. First of 3 strings on Candlepin Bowling Network. Waters, good pinner, not that time. 7. Rare box for him. 13-pin lead. I believe it's 2 marks to 1, right, Steve? 2 marks to 1?
No, 3 to 3. Sorry,
3 marks. Sorry, 3 to 3 the marks. Now we see the small scoreboard on his screen. We're further apart.
It's not small. I just can't.
That's okay.
It's a lot.
Lapierre on the spare, right in the pocket. Pushes down the 10. 17 through 1, 2-4-7. Justin Waters, smooth clockwork swing. Missed right, 1-2-4-7. Team cheering him on. Lapierre way outside. Waters for a spare. Right to the middle again. Opposite side this time, 2-4-7. Mirror side leave. Scott, the first season's Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. 10, 27 through 2 in the first of 3. And Waters, nice 10, 17 through 2. Anchor ball is the fireball, Danny Harris. Peter Crawford Jr. On the right, he's bowling the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class A, Northern Conference. 12-2 start for him. And a win over John Lescarborough. 227 lat, Jizz, high single. 6 strikes to on Ryan Zamillis. How about that 210 by Jenny Rowe the other night? Harris on the nose. Blisters 8, 4 left, 10 right. We're downstairs tonight. Usually we're upstairs. Crawford Jr., too accurate, 2-4-7. Harris trying to kick it over. What a try. Try to edge that pin into the wood. But too accurate, as he usually is. Crawford, nice 10 to start his season. Harris matches it with a 10. Six-pin lead for Central Park Lanes, 3 on the left. 3 marks for each side. Peter way left, 2 in the 8. Harris on the nose, 6 right, 2-4 left. Season kickoff, 35 weeks, plus the playoffs all year round on YouTube and or Facebook on Candlepin Bowling Network. Crawford 1-4-7-9. Harris, good try. Both trying to get to 20 through 2. Peter takes a 7, 17 through 2. Harris gives his team the lead even more with a 10. It's a 9-pin lead for Central Park Lanes 3. They will switch sides every 2 boxes. Back to the top of the order. Update from Steve Kelly.
Hey, Paul, thanks. So Central Park Lanes is up by 9 at the moment, and we have Academy 3 102 Central Park Lanes, 11. Thanks for watching.
The youth program starts tomorrow. Your local bowling center. Get your kids out there to bowl Candlepin Bowling. Check your local bowling center for more information. Nick Leach now on lane 5. Ed Woodside on lane 4. Woodside's on a spare. Not in a spare, I'm sorry. No one's on a spare right now.
I should have.
Leach, look, go! Yes, spare! Woodside matches, spare! (32-29), Woodside up by 3. Leach buries the pocket, 8, 4 in the 8. Woodside's turn. He gets an 8 drop, 9. 5-pin holds up. 41-37. Woodside up 4 in his counterpart. Leach missed right. Ball almost bounced back. Woodside for 2 in a row. Bang! 41 of the ball through 3. Leach 10. 47 through 4. Correction. 53 in the ball for Woodside. 51. Josh Daley, 1-2-4. (26 through 2). Coming in. Hodgie 1-2-7-10. Daley missed number 1. Tough shot for Hodgie. Can he pick it up? No. All but number 1. Daley gets a 10. 36 through 3 in the first of 3. Hodgie matches the 10. 29 through 3.
Come on, one right here now, baby. Come on, let's have him going across here, Davey boy.
How many marks? Not total strength. People working on marks. 2-pin lead for Central 3. Daley has a chance. 3-9-10. No marks on the board.
Careful with this.
Daley can't go. Little wiggle on the 9. Charles Collins on TikTok today. Hodgie, good ball. Just can't get to the 5. Daley barely gets the 10. Hodgie, a 9.
Come on, Nardone, your turn, baby. Stand that head pin, kid.
4-4-4, 44 through 4 for Dave Hodge-Mallahan, the captain. Josh Daley, 46 through 4. 3-pin lead for Central 3 early in the first. Season kickoff. Candlepin Bowling Network, free to subscribe, never a charge. Close to 1,300 videos. Please subscribe to Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Like and follow us on Facebook. The Terminator, Charlie Collins in lane 5. Strike! Wow! Bombs away, baby! Nardone, 3-1 split. Nardone trying to sweep it over. Curved inside. So that's a strike on spare for Collins. Up to 49 plus 2 through 3. What a start. Nardone is 7. Collins, red hot start, 5-1 split on a strike. Nardone crossing over, 3-9, 7 left. Got Wood in between the 3 and 9. Collins for 4 in a row, 2 accurate there. 6 on the strike, 55 through 3. Nardone, oh, what a try. Collins trying to get 2-0 for a 6. 61 through 4. Nardone gains 4 with a 10. Central Park Lanes up by 18 thanks to Charlie Collins mainly. 191 to 173. Justin Waters on the right, Scott Lapierre on the left. Ed Woodside is the only mark on the board for Academy 3. Waters 3-6 right, 4-7 left. Here's Scott Lapierre. Nice ball, 9. Wood slides behind. The 4 couldn't slide it down. Waters, tough shot, good bid. We'll get to our viewers here in just a moment. Thank you for watching. Big Boy 50 watching. Lapierre just missed. Wants that one back. He's missed 2 chances. Wendy Frazier, thanks for watching. Nighthawk Farms. Gary Renard, great to see you again from Tennessee. Nikki B13, rooting for CPL. Urban Youth, thanks for watching. The high single at 165. Waters 9. Scott Lapierre, the Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third for a 10. Charles Collins, talk about your TikTok page.
So I stream every time I'm bowling. I bring a camera everywhere. I stream on TikTok. So it's at _Charles1_. And what we're looking at right now is a 4 horsemen. And if you know the Central Park 3 team, this shot never goes. So we'll see how Justin makes it. If he makes it, I can't believe it. But he's got Wood in the back to help him. So could make it. Anyway, I stream on TikTok, _Charles1_. If you want to stop by. Oh, and he hits the 110. Anyway, but yeah, stop by if you want.
So you just go on TikTok, _Charles?
Yep, _Charles1_.
Okay. Thank you very much. And how'd you get the nickname The Terminator?
Great guy. Who knows where I got that from?
Waters a 10. And Lapierre, tough 7. So Scott's at 4-4-4 through 4. Waters 36 through 4. 20-pin lead for CPL 3. Defending champions have the lead, minus the ball. As the anchor ballers come up right now, Danny Harris splits 5 and 2. Peter Crawford Jr., the DJ, drops down the 2 in the middle. That's the 1 and the 4. Harris, great try, just fell short of the 9. Slammed the brakes on the wood. Crawford Jr., how did that not go? The look of disbelief. Harris a 9. Crawford doinks it for a 9. It's like, what the heck? 29 for Harris, 26 for Crawford. 20-pin lead for Central 3. Harris right side, 7. Not a bad lead. 1-2-4. Crawford Jr. with a diamond. 51% for Harris, 27% for Crawford. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Harris, spare. Crawford's turn. Missed left. 2 in the 5. $39 the ball through 4. Marks are even, 1 apiece. Crawford Jr. a 9. 35 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Semi-pro to pro action. Over 3,100 subscribers. Join the party. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Steve Kelly.
Hey, Paul, thanks. So CPL 3 is at 229, while Academy 3 is at 208. CPL 3 leads by 21, while Academy 3 is trailing by 21. Thanks for watching. And now, back to you, Paul. I'll just do that. I'll just pull it out of the thing.
Thank you, Steve. 21-pin lead for CPL 3. The hits are even, and Ed Woodside has the only mark for Academy 3. The team won it. Revamped lineup from 2 years ago. 3 years ago now. The old Academy 3 is now Lafayette Lanes, Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. 5 in the spare. Leach, 5-8-9, 10 right corner. 5 in the field for Woodside. What a try. Just missed the 7. 56 through 4 for the Rock. Leach. Oh, what a bid that was. That would have gone for Katrina Campbell. Katrina Campbell would have made that shot, right, Katrina? She's here for the extra teams on Sunday. 10 o'clock coverage on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Leach at 10. $57.5 for Leach. Woodside on the crossover. He's got the same thing Nick had a cup of coffee ago. Nick, right side, 4 down, a 6-pack standing up. Check his ID. Ed 65.5, pulling really well. Woods slightly angled, trying to kick it over. He got everything with the 9. Wanted that one. Leach, good bid. He has the 5 left up. Woodside nails it for a 10. 75 through 6 in the first of 3. Season kickoff. Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Leach right in the face for a 10. 67 through 6. $17-pin lead for Central 3. They have 1 mark on their side. None for Academy 3. The captain, Dave Hodge-Mallahan, way right, 2. Josh Daley, the hottest bowler in the game, spins back for the 2. 1-4-7, 9-10. Hodgie, good second ball. 4 left, 3 right. Daley, difficult shot. Just missed head pin. 1-4-7. Hodgie, field goal for an 8. 52.5. Daley at 8. 54.5. Hello, Nico. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your great support. Putting up the post. We got another nickname today, by the way. We got Tim Dacey, the maestro. At Tim Conway with the mini wand. Carol Burnett show. Daley 4, 7, 8, 10. Hodgie with a half Worcester left. 2 in the 8. Hodgie, head pin, a little thin, has a diamond. Charles Collins on TikTok. Daley, object pin won't carry. 8 and a 10. Underscore Charles 1 underscore on TikTok. Hodgie, 3 of the 4 for a 9. Daley with a 9 also. Daley 63, Dave Hodge-Mallahan 61 through 6. All right, 1 spare on the board for Central, 3 up 17. Nardone, 3-2 split. Speaking of Mr. TikTok, here's the Terminator, Charlie Collins. Already has 1 strike. A crushing blow. And another 5, 8, 9, 7 leave. Mike, same spot. Seen 3 of these already. 5, 8, 9, 7. Way right. Nardone, tough 5. That hurts. Collins, a 7. A 7 beats a 5. 68 for Collins, just 39 for Nardone. First to 3 string, Steve Kelly will have the play-by-play for the 2nd string. I'll be back for the 3rd string. Steve with a big setup hit tonight. Thank you, Steve. A reset on lane 5. First string of 3, season kickoff. Nardone trying to bounce back from that 5. 6 already in that first ball. Collins right in the pocket. He's got a diamond, -2. 4 in the 8. Decent wood in front. That should go. Nardone just inside, 1 of the 10. Collins, spare. Nardone, 9. 48 through 6. Collins, 78 in the ball through 6. They got 2 marks to none. They have the lead right now. 20-pin lead for the defending champs on the left, plus 2 spares. Scott Lapierre trying to get his team going. 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, 2 for total. 8 points on the line. Nice ball, strike! Bombs away, baby, for him.
When this comes up like a little puzzle, let me know, okay?
Waters, that looking like a strike. He's got the 5, 8, 9. A lot of these leaves.
If that puzzle comes up and we don't do anything, the whole stream shuts off. So just let me know if that happens. Okay? All right, thank you.
45% chance. The Class A Bowl is not Wood. 45.1 spare. $54 for Scott, 46 for Waters World. Both on spares. 3 spares to 1 for Central 3. They have the lead. 20-pin lead. Lapierre in the bonus, too far left. Steals 8 somehow. 1 of the 8. Waters on the spare. He goes left. 4 horsemen in the post. 5 in his fill. Lapierre. Right around the 8. Nothing wrong with that shot. Waters trying to pull this off. Missed inside. 1-7-10. Lousy lead. Great aim for a bowling center, Augusta, Maine. Lapierre 10. $73 through 6. Waters 8. 59 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Anchors away. 2 spares to 1 for them right now, right? Harris has 1 right now. Harris has 1. Crawford has none. Right now, Harris on spare now. 14-pin lead for Central 3. They have the advantage of the marks.
Yes, Harris is on spare.
Harris in the bonus right now. Beautiful ball. It's a check mark. Add 6 more. Leads back up to 20. Crawford. Spare! Harris just missed right. 2-4-7. Harris 55 through 5. Trying to get to 60 through 4. Now 10, 65 at the half. Correction, 56 half. 56 half for Harris. No scoreboard here. Crawford missed right. 4, spin to the 9. Harris finds the pocket. Now it's stuck in parallel time. Good place to be when you want to get away, like today. Crawford Jr. looks good. Oh, couldn't get the 9. Friendly wood for Harris for a spare. He will get it. 8 falls last. 66 in the ball through 6. Peter Jr. 10. 60 through 6. Top of the order. That means an update from Steve Kelly.
Hey, thanks, Paul. CPL 3 is up by 16, 333 to 317. And that is the unofficial score update. We will also, of course, be verifying because at CPL, everything is paper and pencil. 332, apparently, for CPL 3, so we will be checking that out. All right, let me get a picture of that, and I'll figure it out.
All right, final 4 boxes for each bowler here in the first of 3. 1 pin correct in the score cam just a moment. Nick Leach, thin hit, gets the 6 and 9. Ed Woodside with a 3-2 split. 1-2-4, 6-10. Leach, good bid. 2-4-7-10. Woodside, nothing there. Leach an 8. Woodside, nice out, 9. We'll fix that scoreboard just a moment. Our scores are unofficial. Cat Altericio, thanks for watching. Tim, thanks for watching. Matt, Kevin, thanks for watching. Bundle of 5 for Leach. Can't reach the 7. Good try. 1-3-10 for Woodside. He got it. Spare.
Come on, Hodgie, right here, baby. Find it. Come on, find it in the middle.
9 for Leach.
What happens? Come on, make a run right here. Let's go.
All right, Nick, 84 through 8.
Come on, pump it up here, baby.
Woodside at 94. Daley for a strike for number 2. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Hodgie bounces right, 5. Woodside 94 in the ball, the lead-up bowler. Daley, spare.
Rough.
73 in the ball. Hodgie, 7 in the 9. Mallahan, 8. $69 through 7.
I know. Different generation over there, Eddie.
15 pin lead unofficially for Central, 3 on the right. Daley, 3 in the fill. Tough break. Hodgie playing bouncy ball. Steals all but the head pin. A little wiggle on the 1. It's all good now. Thank you, Nico, for the feedback. Hodgie for a spare. Does not get it. Daley, good bid for a 9. Now, Paul Grant special for Hodge-Mallahan, 10. Daley, 85. Nardone, 79 through 8. Charlie Collins in lane 5. Charles on a spare. His team has the lead most of the way through. Beautiful ball in front of the strike bid, 8. 9 to 10. Nardone, 4-2 split. 86 through 6 for the Terminator. 9 to 10, so we can bounce that wood over. He got it! Another one! When you're hot, you're hot. Nardone, same spot. 96 in the ball through 7. Nardone, nice out. That's a tough ball. Grand special. Missed the second, make the third. 10. $25 pin lead for CPL. They're on another mark. Nardone, tough string, 58 through 7. Collins, right side, 3-2 split. 5 is the fill. 101 through 7. Nardone in parallel time. Charlie, what a try! Another one! Wow! Nardone can't reach the king. Good bid. 111 in the ball in the season debut for Charles Collins. Nardone, 10. 68 through 8. Lead is 30 for Central 3, trying to get the first 2 points this season. Five, 8, 10 for Waters. Wood in front. Scott Lapierre on the nose, splits 2 and 2, like the wood behind the 3-6. 4-7 left. Charles, you red hot, Charles. What's going on? Waters, spun by the 10, won't go. Lapierre trying to kick it over, too far right. Waters a 10. Lapierre is 7.
I do not know. Come on, Scotty, we got to get pins, baby.
80 for Scott, 68 for Waters through 7. First to 3 strings. Chuck, thanks so much from Bar Harbor, Maine. You can't get that from here. Waters, nice ball. That looked good, but only 7 somehow. 4, 9, 10, but I like the wood behind the 4 on the left. Lapierre trying to get a mark. 4, 7, 10. He's got decent wood too. The Waters go left. Will he go right? He goes left, and it won't go. Scott trying to bounce it over. That won't go either. Wraps around the 4. Justin gets the 10. 78 through 8. Scott matches with a 10. 90 through 8 in the first of 3 strings. Hello, Matt. Thanks for the compliment. The season kickoff of the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. Danny Harris, 4 in the 10. Crawford Jr., 8, 4 in the 7. The 8 fill gives him 73. Good bid for Harris. 73 through 6. Crawford Jr., unbelievable. He shakes his head, gets a giggle out of that one. Harris picks it up with the wood for a 10. Crawford Jr. at 10.
Take your time out there, kid. Come on.
70 for Crawford Jr., 83 for Harris. Late in the first, Central Park Lanes with the lead. He is currently 40. Strike for Harris! Crawford 5. Oh, what a try that was. That finally goes. Fair. He's like, surprise. Can't believe it finally fell. So Harris, 93 plus 2, 80 in a ball for Crawford Jr. Update from Steve Kelly. The final 2 boxes for the first. Update from Steve.
Hi, folks. We are just making sure that things are going to be in sync. We're going to verify that. 451 for CPL 3, up by 40 over Academy 3 with 411. 451, 411.
They were 414, right? 411. Woodside drops 6. That's on a spare.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. No, that was something different.
Woodside. Oh, what a shot for a spare. How about that one? The Rock strikes again. Leach, good bid. Tricky dribbles behind the 6. Leach with a 10. 9 bucks to go in the first of 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please share with your friends and family. More importantly, get them out to bowl. Candlepin Bowling, a sport for all ages. Never too late to do Candlepin Bowling. Woodside the bonus, right side 5. Leach on the crossover, the 5-7-10. Unbelievable. Right now, the lead is 29 for Central 3. Woodside, another one! Unstoppable. 125 in a ball. Leach trying to bounce over and missed the wood. Leach a 9. 103, season opening string. Woodside trying to get a strike on spare for 135. Missed left 4, 129 opening string. Threw a pretty good ball. Two marks to 1 for Central 3. Lead us down to 24. It was 40 a moment ago. 2 marks to 1. Academy 3 needs a bunch of marks. 8 blocks to go. Hodge trying to rally his team. _ Charles 1 _ on TikTok. Charlie Collins. Mallahan 4. Daley 6. Tough leave, still is. 5 up, 5 down. 27% for Diamonds. Daley leads up to 5, 26.9. Hodgie, nice out, all 5 for a 10. Daley matches with a 10. 95 for Daley, 89 for Mallahan. Two marks to 1, 24 pin lead for Central, 3 on left, 1 extra bonus ball. Daley right down the nose, clipped wing eagle. Forceman left, 1, 2, 4, 7, 36% without wood for Class A bowlers. All stats by Canton Bowling Network. Aji just missed number 1. They could have used that one. 2, 4, 3 right. Josh is just so much fun to watch, isn't he? Aji at 9. 98 opening string. Daley is 7. Just 102. So the table setters lower than the normal average, but they've got the lead right now. 6 marks to go. A 22 pin lead for Central 3. One of the 2 marks is from the Terminator right now, Charlie Collins. Collins and Harris have the marks for Central 3. Crawford Jr., the anchor, has the mark for Academy 3. 1789 for Nardone, having a tough first. Usually bounces back in the second and third. Collins from a fine string, and the head pin again. 4-8-10. Nardone, what a try. Nothing to show for it. 3/4 picket fence. Charles with the wood. Ski ball shot going for the 50. Nardone the channel for a 7. Collins a 7 and 7. Nardone 75 through 9. Collins 125 through 9. 26 pin lead for Central 3 on the left. Nardone trying to find a break. Can't get it. It's got a setback. Collins, another good ball on the head pin. 5 middle, 6 to the right. Tough piece of wood to the left. Nardone for a spare off the wall. Won't go. Hard to make. Collins. Oh, good try. Mike gets to 10. Tough first string. 85. Not the start he wanted for the season. It happens. Collins, a 10. Nice string. 135 for the Terminator. Charlie Collins. He's on TikTok. _Charles1. That's _Charles1 on TikTok. Steve Kelly with the play-by-play in string number 2. I'll be back for the third string. Scott Lapierre trying to rally his team. They're down 26. Bounces 6. Justin Waters overdue for a mark. Same thing. Spare. Waters at 10. Scott 100 ball. Waters 88 through 9. Two strings after this. Scott takes his time. 3-1 split, 6 on the fill. Waters 6 right, 7 left. Let's see if we can use this wood. Scott 106 through 9. Tough shot, won't go. Waters, oh, so close. Try to nudge that left side of the wood into the pin. Scott 10, 116 opening string. Justin Waters, a 9.
9 up there.
97 opening string. 4 blocks to go. Central Park Lanes. Looking for 2 points. You're up 26 and both balls on spares.
Crawford's on a spare.
Harris on a strike, rather. Crawford on a spare. Crawford's spare is 5. 21 temporarily, the lead. Harris for a double. Wheels down the 6. 2-4-7. And they're going to take the first 2 points. Harris, spare for good measure on strike. They'll give him the first 2 points this season. Chris Harris, Danny Harris, 113 a ball in the 10th. Crawford Jr. a 9. $94 for Crawford Jr. Underperforming. Harris in the bonus. Just 3. Nice shot, spare in the 10th. Trying to keep it closer in total. Harris, good bid. A banana split for the first time. Where's Casey McCool of Lakeside Lanes? Manchester, New Hampshire. He's always hungry. Loves banana splits. He's always growling. Harris grabs 1 for a 7. 120 first string for Danny Harris. Crawford the check mark, 6 in the fill. 110 first string. 5:57, 5:38. So Central 3 hangs on by 19 unofficially. We'll get the official scores. Steve Kelly with the play-by-play for Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Massachusetts. The Friday Night Pro League game of the week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Steve.
Thank you, Paul. Just moving the mic here real quick. Just bear with me one moment. So yes, welcome to the Friday Night Pro League. This is the Steve Kelly portion of the Friday Night Pro League. And apparently it is 560 for CPL. We'll be figuring that out. 560 for CPL 3, 538 for Academy 3. Thanks. So it is 560 for CPL 3. We're going to figure that out here in a little bit. Leach on the headpin and... One moment, sorry. Leach on the headpin with a split, Ed Woodside with a strike. And CPL 3 is at +3 at the moment. The score on the stream is down by 3. We do know that.
I just want to say hi to Dickie's Beer Reviews, watching from Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you, Dickie Beers. Dickie's Beer. Love to have one in Las Vegas.
Nick Leach. Nick Leach will take an 8 on the strike fill. Sorry, just doing a quick score correction live while the plane is flying. Leach will take a 10. Was that a spare? Okay, thanks. Okay, sorry about that. So at Woodside, currently at 30 and a ball after 2. Nick Leach, 19 after 2. Just had to do some quick score catch-up and just updated the totals for now. Just added 3 to CPL 3 just to make sure the totals are okay for now at the moment. Daley, off to the right of the head pin. 4 horseman left side. Hodge, similar but a little worse. 4 horseman right side, 7 and 9. No mark for Daley. Mallahan, no mark. Daley working on a 10 box now. Daley will take the 10. Hodge, meanwhile, working for a 5 or greater. Hodge will take a 10 box. And we'll catch up on some scores just for the totals at the moment. CPL 3 at 589, Academy 3, 578. CPL 3 leads by 11 over Academy 3. As your score update. Watching Josh Daley throw his first ball of the second box of this 2 boxes per bowler rotation. Josh Daley drops 8 on the head pin, no split. Hodge off the left of the head pin. Drops 7. Daley all the while for the spare. Think he knew about that the second he released it. Takes out the 10, leaves a 6. Hodge, meanwhile, for his spare shot. 1-8-9. He misses it as well. Daley for the 10. Daley will take that 10. Dave Hodge-Mallahan for 1-8-9 for a 10 box as well. He bounces the ball. He hits the head pin. He leaves the 8 and the 9 for an 8 box. Hodge is at 18 after 2. Daley is at 20 after 2. We now move on to Mike Nardone and Charlie Collins. CPL 3 is at 509, up by 13 over Academy 3's 586. That's your score update at the moment.
Yeah, Dickie in Las Vegas. This is a game of skill and challenge, kind of like golf. You earn your pin, so it's not like 10 pin. You have to work at it, but it's a fun sport for all ages. Can't from bowling.
That's Charlie Collins on your right in the gray. Winding up, Mike Nardone's in the red, off screen on the red. We do have a few suboptimal camera angles tonight just because Central Park Lanes is incredibly tight and small, so some of our camera setups are about as good as we can get them. Charlie Collins for a spare shot on the 1-2-8-6-10. CPL is a very old school house. There's no electronic scoring, so it's very difficult to keep the scores in sync with the paper and pencil copies that we have to hunt down and take phone pictures with. It's an 8 box for Charlie Collins, and it's a spare from Mike Nardone. Just as a reminder, the score on the stream is unofficial, and it may be off by a few every now and then. I believe at the moment we are caught up, but you never know what's going to happen, so just know that the official score is always subject to review, and the paper copies are the official ones maintained by the teams themselves. So if you see anything wrong, you're screaming at your screen saying, hey, you got something wrong, then hey, don't worry, it's not going to go on paper officially or on the stream. It's a 9 fill for Nardone, and a 6 drop for Collins. No split. Punches hard through the head pin. No mark for Collins. Nardone will bury the spare. 2 marks in a row. Great one to sit on. Collins will take a 7-box. And at the moment, we have 615 to 614. It's a very tight total here in the second game. Academy 3 up by 1 in the total. Moving right along to Justin Waters versus Scott Lapierre, the matchup tonight. Some of these, at least one roster spot on CPL 3 changed at the very last minute, right before we even started. So if you saw one of the CPL 3 roster slides, it actually got slightly rearranged before game time here. That's an 8 drop for Justin Waters. With a split on the head pin. Lapierre on the head pin, 9 drop. Leaving the 8s. Waters versus the 5-10. Waters versus the 5-10. He'll take the 5 and not the 10. It's a valiant effort, but just missed a little bit. Lapierre on lane 4. Perpendicular wood in front of the 8 pin, and he'll take it for a spare. Lapierre coming in for his team. Justin Waters for a 10 box against the 10 pin. He'll take a 9 box. Academy 3, 625. CPL 3, 623. Academy 3 up by 2. Officially. Unofficially, that is. Excuse me. Justin Waters on lane 5 at Central Park Lanes in East Boston, Massachusetts. Established in 1950. 22 lanes, 2 floors, all wood approaches, all wood lanes. Paper scoring. Justin Waters slightly lobs that ball just a little bit. On the head pin, though, with a split. Spread eagle minus the 6 and the 10. 2, 3, 4, 7. Scott Lapierre filling his spare with a 7. Justin Waters, 2, 3, 4, 7 for a spare shot. Waters World, not all that watery. He takes out 1, no spare. Lapierre versus the 4-7-10. I'm going to quickly try to fix this. Camera shot. Again, the zoom camera is getting bumped every now and then. That's why we have to move it fix it and move it. So it's going to be a battle we're going to be fighting all night. That's Justin Waters with a 10. Lapierre looking for an 8 or 9 or 10 box. He'll take a 9 box. And before we switch your score update, Academy 3 now up by 8, 641 to CPL 3's 633. That's your score update provided by Candlepin Bowling Network. Candlepin Bowling Network, the place to watch the bowlers. You were listening to Paul Grant, now you're listening to Steve Kelly, alternating each game. Best we can. A chaotic night here at Central Park Lanes tonight.
Good job, baby.
It was Peter Crawford Jr. with a strike. I believe that was a 10 box for Harris. We'll circle back on that in just a minute. Peter Crawford Jr. Not on the head pin, not on a split either. Takes out just a few. Harris versus the 3, 6, 4, 7. Crawford Jr. trying to follow up. Take a 9 fill. That was a 10 for Harris, by the way, confirmed. It was a strike, I thought. Nine and 9 for the two of them. Academy 3, 669. CPL 3, 652. Academy 3 pulling ahead by 17. CPL was up in the first game. Academy 3 now is starting to pull ahead. Just pausing for this transitional moment while we switch the balls and put them on the opposite racks. The ball returns are very old school at Central Park Lanes, and with the lane pairings, it's actually each lane gets their own ball return and their own ball rack. And when you're bowling 2 boxes at a time and you're rotating so often, you have to switch the balls quite often, so you get to see quite a bit of shifting around in terms of equipment here at Central Park Lanes. Chucky Vizella is the owner of Central Park Lanes, took over from his father. There is an awesome Boston Magazine article about Central Park Lanes that came out recently. It's Woodside for the lemon drop on the 6 pin, and then no spare on the follow-up. Leach with the spread eagle. That was a 1 fill on his spare. Leach no spare. Woodside trying to just follow up for a 10 box. He'll take an 8 box. And Leach 7, 8, 9, or 10. He'll take an 8 box. 27 after 3 for Leach. 39 after 3 for Woodside. 1 box to go before we rotate once again. Woodside on lane 5. Woodside on the head pin. No split. Diamond left side. Leach on the head pin. Dropping 8. Woodside for the diamond left side. Diamond wins again. 2 in the 4. Nick Leach, no spare either. Woodside trying to clean up. He'll take an 8 box. Nick Leach for the 9 of the 10. Woodside visibly frustrated. Nick Leach for the 9 of the 10, and he will take a 10 box. 47 after 4 for Woodside, 37 after 4 for Leach. Academy 3 is at 686, while CPL 3 is at 670. Academy pulls ahead by 16 at this point in the match. That's your score update provided by Candlepin Bowling Network. Dave Hodge-Mallahan on the head pin. Pin still falling. On a split. Josh Daley has been having a bit of a night tonight. He's been having a bit of an underperforming night. He drops 7, missing the head pin. No split, though, at least. Haji consulting his team. Dave Hodge-Mallahan on lane 5 against the 7 and the 9 pins. Makes a play, gets the play, takes a spare. Daley throws the ball and almost immediately knew that he missed it. Daley also visibly frustrated by that one against the head pin now for a 10 box, 9 or 10 for Josh Daley. Josh Daley will take a 9 box, 29 after 3 for Daley, and 28 plus a ball for Dave Hodge-Mallahan. And it might... Nope, it's not time to move the camera again. I thought the pin cam moved again, but keeping an eye on that like a hawk. Haji misses the head pin. 4 fill. Josh Daley, a spread eagle. I don't know about another spread eagle, but we've seen a lot of those lately. Throwing the ball way too hard and just resulting in not much to show for it. Haji misses the head pin, misses the object, no spare. Daley for his spare shot, trying to play the spread eagle for a spare. Leaves only the 2 pin. He almost got it. Haji on lane 5. 4 horseman right side for a 10 box. Bounces the ball, takes an 8 box. Bit of a misfire there. Josh Daley on lane 4 on lane 2. Lane 4, pin number 2. He takes a 9 box. 38 after 4 for Daley. 40 after 4 for Haji. And Academy 3 now pulls ahead by 20 in the total and 42 in the game. 708 to 668. 170 in the game and 128 for CPL 3. So score update. I'm Steve Kelly for the second game on the call. Great to have you along with us here in East Boston, Massachusetts at historic Central Park Lanes. Had to chat with Chucky Vizella earlier. Told him I appreciated everything he did, and I was telling him about the Boston Magazine article. Really appreciated the whole get up there. Mike Nardone. Headpin shot in a split and a spare. 7 fill. Collins struggling, no spare, 8, 9, or 10. No marks this game. Collins for a 10 He'll take a 10.
This is your string, Mike. Drop a hammer here, kid.
Collins currently 8 headpin shots and 5 splits for the night. Mike Nardone 10 headpin shots and 7 splits for the night. In case you needed to know. Nardone filling a spare. 7 fill, headpin shot, no split. We have Charlie Collins on the headpin, dropping 7, 6, 7, 10. Headpin shot and a split. Nardone, no 4-peat on the spare. Collins, meanwhile, 7, 10, 6 with Wood. Plays it, but the ball takes everything out. 9 box for Nardone, 62 after 4 for Nardone, 35 after 4 for Collins. We are at 55 plus 203 against 148 in the second game for Academy 3. 741 to 708 overall for Academy 3, up by 33 over CPL 3. That's your score update provided by Candlepin Bowling Network on this hectic Friday night, the Friday Night Pro League, the opening night. Great as always have you along with us. I'm Steve Kelly. We also have Paul Grant around. And thanks for bearing with us on the unique challenges that Central Park Lanes provides in terms of keeping up with scoring and all of that. Scott Lapierre on the headpin with a split, awkward shot. Justin Waters is fishing for a strike, and he still hasn't gotten one yet. 9 drop, no split. Scott Lapierre on lane 5. 5 drop, and an ugly punch out. Justin Waters for a single pin stick spare. Will he get it? He will. Knowing Justin Waters, I'd expect nothing less. Lapierre, 2, 7, 9, 10. Takes a few more out for the road, and that's a 9 box for Lapierre. Lapierre stands at 35 after 3. Justin Waters, 29 in the ball after 3. That's your score update. 1 box to go before we rotate one more time, of course. Appreciate you watching. Wherever you are. However you are. And whenever you are. That's an 8 drop for Lapierre. 7-10 split with some wood to help. Waters on a spare. 7 drop, 8 drop. 2-7 on the headpin with a split. Scott Lapierre, 13 headpin shots for the night, 7 splits for the night. Justin Waters, 9 headpin shots for the night, 7 splits for the night. Lapierre against the 7-10 split with some wood in front of the 7 pin. Will he take it? He will. Lapierre takes it. Justin Waters against the 2 and the 7. Will he get it? He will also get it. 2 spares all around. Justin Waters, 47 in a ball. Lapierre, 45 in a ball. And then to size up the situation of the scores, Academy 3 up by 24 in the total and 46 in the game. Academy 3 turning the tables in this game in particular. Again, all scores are subject to review and correction, as the score on the stream is being maintained separately by yours truly. And every once in a while, we got to hunt down some folks for the paper copies, so forgive us if something is slightly off. We know. Crawford Jr. punching out to the left of the headpin, and Harris doing similar. Crawford Jr. trying to get a conversion into a spare and can't quite get it, leaving the 10 pin. Harris similar, 1, 4, 7 left on the deck. No spares for either bowler. Crawford Jr. for the 10 box. He'll get it. Danny Harris for the 10 box. 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. We'll take a 9 box. 28 after 3 for Harris. 38 after 3 for Crawford Jr. Academy 3, 770. CPL 3, 745. Academy 3 up by 25. Academy 3, 232 for the game. CPL 3, 185 for the game, up by 47 in the game. That's Peter Crawford Jr. down there on the first ball. Is it going to be a strike? Almost. Leaves the 10 pin and only the 10 pin. Danny Harris on the head pin as well, leaving the 5 pin. Both bowlers on 9 drops. Spare opportunities all around for both of these bowlers. Crawford Jr. on lane 5. Will take his spare. It's a layup. Spare for Harris as well. Harris at 38 in the ball after 4. Crawford Jr. 48 in a ball. After 4, 780 to 755 is your totals. Academy 3 up by 25. And in the game, in the second game specifically, Academy 3 is at 242, CPL 3 at 195, Academy 3 at 140, up by 47. That's your score update provided by Candlepin Bowling Network. Check us out on YouTube. Strike, comment, and subscribe. And check out some other matches, such as the Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour, which just recently kicked off its latest season. I will be uploading several matches that I streamed earlier today, including an awesome Class E match between Brian Hebert and Mark Milliken, as well as myself versus Louis Graffam. Those will all be coming up on the channel as soon as I get home and decompress and get everything uploaded and edited and all of that. We're watching Nick Leach down there. Nick Leach on a head pin and an awkward split. Woodside, an accordion. 5, 6, 9, 10. Leach for his split. Spare conversion attempt. No dice. 4, 6, 7, 9. Woodside trying to convert the accordion. The accordion bites back. You know the jokes about accordions. Guy once left an accordion in the back of a car. He came back, the window was smashed, and there was another one found there. Nick Leach takes an 8-box. 9-box for Mr. Woodside. And Academy 3, 789. CPL 3, 763. Academy 3 up by 26. 251 to 203. Academy 3 is just up by everything right now. Nick Leach. I remember him from the junior leagues at Leda Layens. Dropping 9. Will it be 10? That's a strike for Nick Leach. Modestly beside himself as he watches those pins fall. No head pin shot for Woodside. 7 drop. 1, 2, 4. Is what Edside is shooting at. 1, 2, 4 for Woodside for a spare shot. No wood. He'll take it. He wanted that one. That's a spare for Woodside. Woodside 66 after 6. Leach 55 and a ball after 6. Both bowlers are on marks specifically. And Academy 3 is up by 26 in the total. 799 to CPL 3, 773. Academy 3 at 261 up by 48. To CPL 3 is 213. And again, I pray those are accurate. We will find out once we can track down folks with the paper copies, and both myself and Paul Grant have a moment to breathe. Josh Daley on the head pin. Pin still falling, 8 drop, no split. Dave Hodge-Mallahan. Dave Hodge-Mallahan does not strike the head pin. Drops 6, 4 horsemen left side. Daley for the split. Not for the split, for the spare, and he misses it. Josh Daley having a heck of a night. 11 headpin shots and 6 splits for Daley. 2 headpin shots and 1 split for Haji, but Haji will leave the 7 on the deck. Daley will take a 10. Haji for the 7 pin for the 10 box, he'll take a 9. 49 after 5 for Haji. 48 after 5 for Daley. 808 to 783 is your current total update for Academy 3 versus CPL 3. Academy 3 is up by everything right now, up by 25 in the total and 47 in the game. Daley, he drops 5, and not on the head pin, but with a bit of a gnarly split. Haji, 1, 5, 3, 9, 10, 6. Daley for a nice one. He'll take a split. Spare, that is. I don't know why I had that. Get that interchanged tonight. Mallahan for the 8, 9, or 10. Pin cam got bumped again. I'm going to have to fix that. I'm going to have to take a moment. Just going to pause on the score update while I just take a moment to fix the Zoom cam once again, because people keep bumping it. Thank you for bearing with me on the routine maintenance of the Zoom cam. Charlie Collins filling his spare with 6 on the head pin, no split. Split for Nardone. Headpin shot, yes. Collins, no spare. Nardone, no spare either. Charlie Collins, 7 drop. After 2 for the 10 box. We'll take an 8. And Nardone will take a 10 box.
Come on in with me now. Let's have 5 going across.
I'd like to
here,
thank
boys.
David Gowans, everybody watching from Oshawa. Is it Oshawa, Ontario, Canada? Thank you, David Gowans. Share with your friends and family. At Woodside paid the $5, Nico, for Candlepins for Cancer. Thank you.
Charlie Collins to the left of the headpin, 1, 3, 6, 9. No headpin, no split.
Yeah, nice.
Nardone, there's the strike. You can hear the enthusiasm behind me. That's what we call a hammer. A nice hammer. Collins, no spare. But no split at least. Nardone at 70. Oops. Sorry, Charles with a 9. Sorry, I had to fix something real quick. And let me just give it bearings. Academy 3 still up by everything, up by 21 in the total and 43 in the game. Scott Lapierre and Justin Waters both on spare fills. Justin Waters on lane 5. Punches way too hard, throws way too hard down directly to center. That's a 5 fill. Headpin and split. Scott Lapierre on the headpin as well.
Nice ball, kid. 8 another.
That's an 8 fill for Lapierre's spare, that is. Waters trying to convert the roadkill eagle for a spare, doesn't quite do it. 3 and 6 is what he's looking at for a 10 box. Lapierre, 3 and 6 as well, but for a spare opportunity. Will he get it? He just misfires. No spare. Waters, 3 and 6. He'll take it for a 10 box. Lapierre will take a 9 box. 62 and 62. Both bowlers are evenly matched right now.
Don't change anything here, Scotty.
Keeping it competitive for sure. Waters. Would you believe that's a headpin shot? And technically a split, if we're going by split definitions officially. Lapierre to the right of the headpin. Both shots are pretty ugly right now. Let me fix the pin cam. And thank you for supporting the routine maintenance of the pin cam. The tip jar is also the Candlepins for Cancer jar if you want to donate. Waters for a spare attempt. No spare for Waters. Lapierre, the 1, 2, 4, 8, 6, 10. No spare either. No spares for either bowler. Waters takes out everything but 1. Hard-fought 9 box for Waters. 10 box for Scott Lapierre. Scott Lapierre is at 72, and Waters at 71. Academy 3, 864. CPL 3, 840, up by 24. Academy 3 is up by 24, that is. 326 to 280 for Academy 3 versus CPL 3, respectively, up by 46. Danny Harris on a spare on the headpin. Not much to show for it. 5 fill. No split, thankfully. Peter Crawford Jr. drops 6 on the diamond. 6 on his spare. Another spare for Danny Harris, his 2nd in a row. Crawford Jr. will match him spare for spare. Crawford Jr. 64 and a fill. Harris 53 and a fill. After 5 for both bowlers, respectively. Academy 3 is still up in the total by 25 and up in the game by 47. Harris to the left of the headpin. Fills with 4.
Watch it.
It's going to be an 8-box for Harris. And a 10-box for Peter Crawford Jr. What was the fill for Crawford? 8?
Spare 10 in the box. 4 for the other guy.
8 in the spare?
8 for Crawford's fill.
Yep, and then 4 fill for Harris.
4 fill and 8 box.
Yep. Here, we're just quickly pausing because we just had to check a couple things regarding scores. And so currently and unofficially, Academy 3 up in the total by 898 plus 31 over CPL 3's 867. Ed Woodside on the head pin. It's a 9 fill and a spare. Ed Woodside. What did Nick get? What did Nick get? What did Nick get on his? Sure, if you wouldn't mind. Thanks.
You got a 9 fill 9 box.
9 fill 9, thank you. Thank you.
Always picking up the singles, baby. Come on, Hodge time. Let's go. Oh, do you like group sex? So go give me 10 right now.
All right. So, yep, the Zoom cam is a little bit out of commission at the moment. Fix that momentarily.
Oh, there you go, baby. There's your first break. There's a nice break. Come on, show me one here.
That's Josh Daley with a 7 fill on the head pin. Hodge's spare attempt, no good. Daley for a spare. That was a pretty one from Josh Daley. Looks like it's going to be an 8-box for Hodge. Hodge at 66, Daley at 75 and a ball. Academy 3 up by 30 in the match and 52 in the game. Hodge struggling tonight. Off to the right of the head pin. Daley on the head pin, but another spread eagle. Seems to be a common theme tonight. It's a 4-pin spread eagle, 4 fill on his spare. Hodge for the spare attempt. It was almost a pretty one. Nearly gets it, but leaves the 5-pin. Daley to the right. Ball is still jumping all around. 2, 3, 4, 7. Guess if I had any suggestions to offer, it would be throw the ball a little less hard. 10-box for Hodge. Daley will take a 7. See if we can square up where we are right now. 9:52 to 9:23. Academy 3 up by 29. And in the game, it's 414 to 363. Academy 3 up by 51. Again, everything's unofficial. I have a feeling we might have gotten a little bit desynced at a couple of spots here. Again, things are a little bit chaotic. Thanks for bearing with us, but that's where things are roughly at the moment. Nardone on the head pin. Nardone is filling a strike. He dropped 5 so far on the head pin with a split. Collins on the head pin with a split as well. 7-8-5. Nardone completing his strike fill. It's a 7. Collins, 7-8-5. He fires. He's off to the right. No dice. Nardone fouls off 1, -1. Collins will take an 8 box. Nardone will take a 7 box. 96 for Nardone and 66 for Collins after 7 boxes. In particular, Nardone is ahead of Collins by 30. Nardone takes a strike. Pretty strike, a fast-moving strike. Collins on the head pin for a split. Looks like the 5-6. Say hello to the pin cam once again. That's Charlie Collins for a split conversion on the 5-6 with Wood. Let's see what he can do. Charlie Collins fires. No dice. 8, 9, or 10 box. Charlie Collins. Mike Nardone burying the pocket for a strike. Mike Nardone, 106. Collins will take a 9 box for 75. Mike Nardone, 106 and a fill, I would say. Academy 3 up by 36, 976 to 940. 58 pin lead in the second game, 438 to 380. Academy 3 up by everything. Scott Lapierre on the right in the red, and Justin Waters in the gray on the left. Scott Lapierre will lead off on lane 5 at Central Park Lanes in East Boston, Massachusetts on Candlepin Bowling Network. I'm Steve Kelly on the call for the second game for a little while here. And we'll switch back to Paul Grant. Scott Lapierre will drop 9, leaving the 5 pin. Justin Waters punches hard again, another spread eagle. Must be going around this time of year. Lapierre versus the 5 pin single pin spare. Lane 5, Central Park Lanes, and no spare for Lapierre. Waters, meanwhile, spread eagle for a spare opportunity. Let's see what he can do. He fires, he's off to the left, or he plays the left, that is, and doesn't get very far. Lapierre will take a 10. Waters working on a 6 box or higher. We'll see what Waters can do. He fires. Held onto the ball a little bit too long for an 8 box. 79 after 7 for Waters, 82 after 7 for Lapierre. 1 box to go before we rotate once more to the final 2 box rotation for the second game. We're over the halfway point here, the Friday Night Pro League, the first week here. I'm Steve Kelly on the call on Candlepin Bowling Network. Live on Facebook as well. Great to have you along with us. Up here, head pin split. 7 drop. Waters on the head pin, and there's the strike he was looking for. My favorite Kevin Costner movie, Justin Waters gets a strike for Waters World. Lapierre for a spare attempt. He almost makes it pretty. 4 pin stands tall, though. No spare.
Grab that stick here.
No spare for Lapierre. Lapierre working on a 10 box against the 4 pin. That's what he's shooting at. East Boston, Massachusetts, 9 for 9 or 10 box. That's like a 9 box. 91 after 8 for Lapierre. 89 and a fill for Waters after 8. And then your score update. Academy 3 still up by everything. 995 to CPL 3's 958. Academy 3 up by 37. Academy 3 in the game, 457. CPL 3, 398. Academy 3 up by 59. That's your score update. Candlepin Bowling Network. Appreciate you watching. Peter Crawford Jr. leading off to the right of the head pin. half Worcester, then some on the right side. And we have Danny Harris on the left. Misses the head pin as well. Some fatigue may potentially be settling in. Crawford Jr. to the left of the head pin, and pins are still falling, possibly, or wiggling. Wiggling, I should say. No spares, except for Harris, who does get a spare. This shot was a lot harder to accomplish, but he gets it. Crawford Jr. will clean up for a 10 box. 92 for Crawford Jr. after 7. Harris, 75, and a fill after 7. 202, 195, respectively. We have Crawford Jr. on lane 5. On the head pin, drops 7. Harris, lane 4, on the head pin, drops 8. 5, 10, 8 fill. Crawford Jr. versus the 2, 6, and 10. Or the 3, 6, 10, that is. Crawford Jr. visibly frustrated by the lack of the spare produced by that shot. Missed the object pin. Harris, 5, 10. Takes out the 5, leaves the 10, no spare. Crawford Jr. for the remedial 10 box attempt. Will he get his third 10 box in a row? Yes, he sure will. 102. Harris will also take a 10 for 93. And that squares us up 8 boxes for everybody. 2 to go before we finish the second game. And through in conclusion, CPL3 has some work to do to regain 29 in the total and 51 in the game, specifically 10-15 for Academy 3, 986 for CPL3. Academy 3 up by 29. Academy 3, 477 in Game 2. CPL 3, 426 in Game 2, up by 51. Academy 3 is up by 51. And your score update. Everyone on Academy 3 is pulling ahead except for Josh Daley, who is up by 10 on CPL 3. Josh Daley is holding the team together to the best visibility, but it's not quite enough at the moment. We got Nick Leach and Ed Woodside are returning the approaches. Neither bowlers are on any marks at the moment. Yes. Yes.
Oh, there you go. What a break.
Nick Leach, 7 drop. For what?
467.
No, that's not right. That's way off. Nick Leach on the spare. That's an 8 box for Ed Woodside. 110 to 93. Nick Leach filling a spare on lane 5. East Boston. He drops 6. No. So Nick Leach has the diamond left side. I need to.
Oh my God!
It's gonna be 9s all around. Or 10 boxes all around, that is. Might have a slight score discrepancy there. Figure that out.
Come on, Davey. Big finish here, kid. Come on, show me something here, kid. 479.
No, there's 20 pins difference here. Something is way off. Oh boy. Josh Daley off to the headpin to the left, drops 5. Josh Daley really having trouble tonight. Hodge on the headpin, but no split. Valiant effort for Hodgie, but he leaves the 8 pin. Daley for the 8 and the 10. Leaves just one on the deck. 10 boxes all around, potentially, for both of these bowlers. Hodgie will take a 10. Excuse me. Josh Daley will take a 9. Excuse me. 86 for Hodge, 95 for Daley in the 9th. I got these here if you need them. $120. Yep. So we, at the moment, you're at 1043 for the total. 505. Sorry, 5, yeah. Sorry, we're just discussing a major point difference in the paper copy, and funny enough, we actually do have the same number, so someone added something wrong somewhere. So we're just validating that. Josh Daley on the head pin for a split, he gets a spare. And Hodge's struggling here for a 10 box. 6 through 10 possibility. He's on the head pin. He'll take a 7 box. 93 for Hodge, 105 in a ball for Daley. And Daley will be taking his final fill ball of the second game here. And then I'll be turning things over eventually to Paul Grant very soon here. I'll have to fix a couple things with this microphone stand, which I'm holding, and he'll take 10 for the fill. 115 for Josh Daley. Because he just got a strike fill.
So we're up 31?
Academy 3 up 31, 512 to 481 is up right now. Sorry, just having some side talk with some of the scorekeepers on the paper copies. Always fun stuff. Charlie Collins on lane 5, dropping 8. Nardone on a strike. He drops 6 to start out with. Right side diamond. Collins, 2-4. Collins will take a spare. Nardone will take an 8 fill on the strike. And Nardone will get 114 after 8 officially. 8, 9, or 10 box now. He'll take an 8 box. That will put him at 122. Collins at 85 and a ball in the 9th. And Academy 3 is at 528, up 37 over CPL 3's 491. 1066 to 1051 is the current score update. Sorry for the delay on that, because we're actually verifying the paper copies, because we did notice there was a glitch on the paper copy specifically, and they seem to be working on correcting that right now. So actually, I might not be as incorrect as I thought I was on that. So we're just verifying that. Bear with us. Again, CPL is all manual and analog. Charlie Collins drops 8. Not on the head pin. Collins had an 8 fill on that spare. Collins versus the 1 and the 7 for a spare shot. Collins, he needs a spare. He gets it. Nardone will also follow up with a spare of his own. 132 in a ball for Nardone, 103 in a ball for Collins. And we have some visible confusion between the two teams right now and talking about their totals. So, again, we're figuring this all out. Apparently everyone's confused, so we're going to have a quick huddle probably after this just to validate everything. Collins will punch out 2 for his fill on his spare, that is. Nardone is going to have a much better fill, a 7. Nardone at 139, Collins at 105. Let me give you a full screen score update at the moment, which may be subject to adjustment. We'll find out in a little bit here. But Academy 3 is at 1083, CPL 3 is at 1071. Academy 3 is up by 12 and CPL 3 down by 34, 511 to Academy 3's 549. That's your score update by your Candlepin Bowling Network. And we're going to pause real quick, I think, because Might need to check with a few folks. If you guys need the numbers, they're all here. Feel free to let me. The reds are your team. Yep, just right here. Yeah, the red guys are your team.
TikTok _ Charles 1 _ Charles Collins TikTok 35 weeks.
Sorry if the mic is picking up on that. I'm just talking to some folks as they walk up to me. Justin Waters on the head pin. On a strike fill. It's a split. 7 to start out. Second ball will complete it. Lapierre with a 7 drop on the head pin. 2-5-8 is what he's looking at. Waters. 8 fill. 5-6 for Waters. Lapierre can't quite convert it. And Justin Waters will take 1 stick out of 2 for a 9 box. Lapierre 9 or a 10, and he'll take a 10 box. That puts Scott Lapierre at 101 after 9 and Justin Waters at 106 after 9. With 1 to go before they finish. Academy 3 at the moment, 1093 by my count, up by 5 over CPL 3's 1088. Academy 3 at 555 for the game. Again, the scorekeepers are circling the wagons right now, so we'll get the thrilling updates on what the scores officially are penned in or penciled in a little bit. Waters drops 7. Never a dull moment at Central Park Lanes in East Boston, Massachusetts. Run by Chucky Vizella. That's a 6 drop for Lapierre, meanwhile, on the head pin with a split. Justin Waters visibly frustrated by that one. 2 in the 7, no split, or no spare, that is. I keep doing that tonight, I'm sorry. Lapierre hits the object pin, it jumps over everything else. Justin Waters for a 10 box, and he will slam it for a 10. Slam a jamma. Scott Lapierre, 7, 8, 9, or 10 box to conclude. He's at 101. He could be at 111. We'll find out. Stay tuned. Here he goes. He fires. Takes 1 out for an 8 box. He's at 109. Justin Waters, 116. That's where we're at. Plus 3 for Academy 3, 1101 to CPL 3's 1098. Academy 3 in the game, 563, plus 25 over CPL 3's 538. 25 pin lead unofficially in the game so far. And again, we're going to verify all of this, certainly. Harris not on the head pin. 4 horseman left side. But he gets a spare. His team enthusiastic about that one. For the spare, Crawford Jr. will do the same. Both are on spares. Crawford, 112 in a ball. Harris, 103 in a ball. Harris fires on lane 5. Fires on the head pin with a split. 7 fill. Crawford Jr. will take a 4 fill. Off to the left of the head pin. Harris will take another spare for the road. Crawford will attempt, and make his best attempt, but the 5 pin stands tall. Crawford Jr. Take a 9 box. Squaring it up. 125 for Crawford Jr., 120 for Harris. But 120 in a ball for Harris, that is. So he's not done yet, folks. Not done yet. He's going to take his final shot right here, right now. Right here, right now. On Candlepin Bowling Network, the best place to watch the bowlers. 7. I'll put him at 127. Here we are. 11:24 to 11:32. That's the score update. CPL 3 takes the total by 8 at the moment. 586 to 572 in the second game. Academy 3 up by 14. Currently even 2-2 for points. And we're going to pause here for some transitions and some verifications. And I'm also going to fix the mic stand. So let's just take 5 here and we'll be right back.
I went 120 and 124 and 106. Class F ball at 94, no mark, it's terrible.
That's gone. Ooh.
All right, final string underway. Ed Woodside, 3-6-10. He got it. Spare to start the final string. They're down 8 unofficially coming in. Still waiting for the official scores. Leach 6-9-10. Missed the 9. Hit the object pin. Won't carry. David Garwins, thanks for watching. 9. Woodside 8 fill unofficially to take the lead. Woodside having a great night. Buries the pocket. 9. 19-1. They take the lead. Leach in the pocket. 4-8-10. Left to right. Not an easy shot. See if he can use that wood. Woodside. Back to back. 29 of the ball through 2. In the third and final string, the season kickoff. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Leach. No. Paul Grant along with Steve Kelly. Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Massachusetts. Leach, field goal for an 8. Academy 3 looking for the season kickoff upset, you could say. Academy 3 has a revamped lineup this year. Central 3, the defending champions. It was 8 pins. So Steve Kelly had it right all along. 8-pin lead for Central 3 coming in. They won by 22, lost by 14. Big comeback late in that second. Dave Hodge-Mallahan, 1-5-8. Wood in between the 1 and 5. Josh Daley rifles the pocket. He's got a diamond. For a spare. No, how about that one? Unbelievable. Wow. Daley, that won't go. 5 middle, 6 right. Pick your favorite pin. Haji, 10. Daley, 9. Academy 3 has a 4-pin lead in the match. Up 12 on the string. Trying to get 6 points. The captain fires away on the crossover. It's a check mark. 5 middle to the right of the 5, the 3, 6, 10 on lane 5. Lane 4, Daley. He gets 9. Wood slides in front of the 5. Would not slide down. Slid up, but not would slide down. Hodge for a spare. Off the wall, no. Some places that would go off the wall. Daley, 10. A correction, spare. Spare for Daley. Hodge, a 9. It makes a 3-pin lead for Academy 3 on the left. Correction, on the right. Mike Nardone, a great second string.
Come on, Michael, right here, baby. Another big one here, kid.
Mike Nardone, like I predicted, tough first string, 85. A great second string, 139. Starts his final string, 1, 2, 4, the 8 behind the 2. Here's the Terminator, Charlie Collins. 1, 5 behind 7, 8, 9. 2 pieces to possibly help. Nardone missed inside, chopped out the 2. 1, 4, 8. Collins going for a spare. Missed the object pin. 1, 7, 8. Nardone, 8.
Come on, Michael. Come on, baby. Let's go, kid. Come on, let's hook him up again.
Charles trying to gain. Does with a 9. 2-pin lead in the match in the season kickoff for Academy 3 on the right. Nardone in the pocket, 7. 5'8", 10 right corner, Englewood in front. Collins from Waltham, Massachusetts. Bundle of 6. He looks young. Check his ID. A 6-pack left up. Nardone turned around. Can't reach the 8. Nothing wrong with that shot. That would have gone for Ed Woodside tonight. Daley slides right to left. Missed everything. Nardone, 9. 17 through 2 in the third and final string. Collins bears down. Looking for an out. Half west of a tough 6. 15 through 2. Academy 3 has a 5-pin lead in the match. 13 in the string. 2 points for a win. 1 for a tie. 2 for total. 2 for total. 8 points. 35-week season underway in the final string. This classic house, Central Park Lanes, home of the ladies, Candlefish Cancer Roll-Offs, October 15th to the 27th, live show November 2nd. Scott Lapierre, 6-pin left up. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com to register ladies. Waters, first strike, 9. Leaves up to 4. That's Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Mirrored leaves. Scott for a spare. Got it! 10 of the ball to start the third. Waters to match. He does. Spare. A handful lead, a right hand lead of 5 for Academy 3. Raise your hand. 5-pin lead. And a terrific match all night long. And a great comeback in that second string by Central 3. Tom Wolstad second. Lapierre on the pocket, 6 somehow, 6-9 right, 4-7 left, 16 through 1. Waters trying to get the lead. He gets 6 also. 3-6-10, 4 left, 16 through 1. 5-pin lead for Academy 3 on the right, here in the third. Scott trying to make something out of nothing. Doinks it.
All right, now grab a couple. We'll make the center to the right.
Waters, great object hit. That won't carry. 4 in the 10. Scott going for 2. Does for an 8. 24 through 2. Waters trying to gain a pin. Cut it to 4. Just missed for a matching 6 spare and an 8. Both 24 through 2. The lead is 13 in the string for Academy 3. They're up 5 in the match. Lost by 22. Won by 14. Peter Crawford Jr. on the right. Denny Harris on the left. Crawford bounces 7. 1, 2, 4. Makeable chance. Harris in the pocket. He's got 7. 2, 7, 8. Wood in between the 2 and the 8. Crawford Jr. for spare. Oreo cookie got the cream in the middle. Got the wafers left on the outside. The good stuff. Harris, spare. A chance to take the lead back in the match. Crawford 8. It's a 3-pin lead. Harris to take the lead on the fill.
Come on, Peter, get that hammer ball right here. Okay, all right. Hammer ball, that's the ball.
9 drop for Crawford. Harris in the bonus on the nose. Splits 3 and 2. They take the lead in the match by 2. Back and forth we go. What else is new? Crawford for a spare. Bang! Harris. Oh, what a try. Just missed the 4. Crawford 18 the ball through 2. Harris 10. 25 through 2. 2-pin lead for Central 3 as switch sides. Update from Steve Kelly in the mark situation.
There we go. Sorry, I just had to grab the mic. So we have currently 12:31 to 12:33. That's a score up to CPL 3 up by 2. And in the game, it's 107 to 111. Academy 3 up by 6. And on the mark situation, as we rotate back, we have Ed Woodside on a spare for Academy 3, as well as Peter Crawford Jr. And we also have Josh Daley on a spare for CPL 3. And that's about all we've got at the moment in terms of open marks.
So 2 marks to 1?
Effectively, yes.
2 marks to 1 for Academy 3, who has the lead in the down in the match by 2 pins, 2 fingers. Nick Leach trying to bounce back. Same lead we saw a moment ago, 2-7-8. Here's the rock, Ed Woodside on the bonus, 7. 36, is it for Woodside? Spare 9, spare 7. Leach a spare. 28 in the ball through 3 for 3 in a row. Will it go? It does not. Slow motion 1, slow motion 3. Won't go into the 6. Ed a 10. Solid start again. 46 through 3 for the veteran bowler. Leach on the spare. Beautiful ball. Will a 10 go? No. 2, 4, 7 left. Decent wood behind the 2 and the 4. 34 through 3. Woodside just 3, the 6, 9, 10. Final string of the match, season kickoff. Can Leach make it 2 in a row? Somehow the 10 goes, the 7 does not. What a funny game. Woodside, same spot. Leach, 10. 4, 4, 4, 44 through 4. Woodside, 7. $53 through 4. Central Park lanes 3 on the right, up by down 4 in the string. They're up 4 in the match. Academy 3 up by 4 in the string, down 4 in the match. So 1 spare for each side. Daley's fill is 4. That gives him back an 8-pin lead in the string where it was coming in. Up, tied in the string, rather, 8 in the match. What a try. Bounced right. What a bid. They're up 8 in the match. Tied in the string. Hodge, 1, 6, 10. Go for the 2 on the right. Daley right on for a 10. Hodge a pin for an 8. Daley 33 through 3. Hodge 27 through 3. On Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe. Never a charge. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Like and follow us on Facebook. Daley's team up 2 in the string. Up 10 in the match. But Ed Woodside is the only mark on the board. A strike. Potentially tie. Daley, beautiful ball. Somehow a 3-2 split. The captain, Dave Hodge-Mallahan, New England Flooring and Backsplashes. 10% for Candlepin Bowlers. New England Flooring and Backsplashes. 1, 2, 10. Daley, a banana split. Where's Casey McCool? Second one tonight, Casey. Hodge missed outside. 1 of the 2. Close, close, close. All the way through. Bunch of swings. Daley, 6. 39 through 4 despite the mark. Hodge gains 4 with a 10.
Come on, Mike.
37 through 4.
Find it again here, Nardone. Come on, find it again here, Mike.
2-pin lead for Academy 3 in the string. They're down a touchdown in the match. 6 pins. That's how close it is. Charlie Collins, the Terminator. 4 left, 3, 6 right. Here's Mike Nardone. On the crossover, it's 7, the 5, 7, 10. Wood rolling around.
Oh, that was good, Mike. Here you go, baby. Go get it, kid.
Collins, good try.
Come on! Nice
What a shot for Nardone, spare.
What a shot, baby.
Can take the lead in the match, potentially. Collins, 9. It's at 85 first, a 139 second. Here comes Nardone.
Same nice ball, Mike. Same nice ball there, kid.
Central 3, down 3 in the string, up 5 in the match, down 2 marks to none, I believe. Collins on the crossover up the wall, 8, 5 in the 10. Wood to help. Nardone, the head pin, spread eagle. 4 fill.
Go left, Mike. Come on, go make it, kid.
31 through 3.
Make another pretty one.
Up 7 in the string, down 1 in the match. Collins, friendly Wood, 3 pieces, first spare. Won't go.
Make another one. Oh,
Nardone just missed the object pin.
oh my God. All right, come on, couple here now. Make sure a couple. Make it count here.
Charles, a 9.
That's it. Nice job.
Nardone match the 9. It's a 1-pin lead for Central 3 in this thrilling first match of the season on Candlepin Bowling Network. We may be in next week extra against Central 2. We're not sure yet. We'll put a post out midweek, Tuesday and Wednesday on Candlepin Chat. 7:30 start time on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Nonetheless, Justin Waters, Waters World. Try to push the 4 down, will not go. 3-6 to the right. Scott Lapierre on the crossover, 8, make it 9, make it 10, strike!
Nice ball, Scotty. Pull the string, baby. Pull that string.
Take the lead in the match. Waters outside.
Let's see a double here. Let's see a double this year. Same nice ball, Scotty.
That is a
Same
9.
nice ball, baby.
The match is dead even, tied to the match, but 3 marks to none, right, Steve? A strike and 2 spares for Academy 3 right now. Lots and lots of time left. Waters trying to get his team going again. On the crossover, it's a triangle. 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right. Scott going for the double strike on lane 4, East Boston, Mass. Just missed right. 1, 2, 4, 7. 4 horsemen left. Waters trying to track it down for a spare. Miss left. Second ball on the strike for Lapierre. Can he get it? Drafts around the 6. Big Phil, 19 through 1. Waters, nice 10. Scott, 10, 29 through 2. Academy 3 up 9. 17 in the string, up 17 in the string, 9 in the match. What a match.
Come on, Pete, get a roll on here, kid. Nice ball. Not bad out there.
Harris the setback. Advantage Crawford, 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. Harris, good bid. Crawford Jr. spins it. That won't go. Tough break. Hit the object pin. A lot of tough misses tonight. Harris, 9 through 1. Crawford trying to gain a pin. Does with a 10. 25-pin lead for Academy 3 in the string. They're up 17 in the match. Lost by 22, won by 14. Harris, thin hit right, just 4. Crawford, the DJ, on the crossover. 5 and the
Get
10.
over there, Wood. Get over and touch.
Trying to get that Wood action to help
Come on,
out.
back. Throw it over there, Petey. Throw it over, baby.
Harris, tough leave. 1-6-10. Crawford Jr., good try. Harris, short 2 for 9. Crawford a 10. Top of the order update from Steve Kelly.
Yep, the rich just get richer. Currently, Academy 3 is up by 18, 13.52 to CPL 3's 13.34. And up in the game by 26, 228 to CPL 3's 202. That's your score update provided by Campbell Bowling Network. Check us out on YouTube if you haven't already, on Facebook, and check out all the other videos. Subscribe to Campbell Bowling Network, the place to watch the bowlers. For familiar faces like Paul Grant and myself, and all kinds of other streamers, rotating cast of characters, particularly this year on the Friday Night Pro League.
228 confirmed.
It's a good day. We're so good right now.
201 for them.
201
228, 201, 27 for lead in the string. We'll check that in a moment.
We haven't met 202.
All right, we'll check the math. We're off by a pin somewhere. We'll check that just a moment. Back to the top, we go to Ed Woodside. That's on spare, right? Nick Leach, 5th box, 3rd string, first spare, missed inside. Women's doubles event starts tomorrow, 10 a.m. live on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. 5-string qualifier, 2 teams on a lane plus the playoffs. All-day coverage with myself, maybe Greg Gouillard if you can get there. Hope you're okay, Greg. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, free to subscribe. Extra teams Sunday, 10 a.m. 12 teams, 11 one-string matches. Also on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network, 10 o'clock Saturday and Sunday. Nick Leach for a strike. He got it. 9 goes last. Raise the flag, he says. Woodside, diamond shot, won't go. Central 3 trying to make a run for 6 points. Tied 2 apiece after 2. Woodside a 9. 71 through 6. What did 90s have it? There's a 129 and a 120 already. Nick 63 plus 2 through 6. Here's the captain, Dave Hodge-Mallahan. Daley comes back for the 3. 1, 6 right, 8 back left. Hodge clipped out the 7. 7 standing, brutal. Spare for Daley. What? Oh, a tough 3. That's a big swing there. Daley's on a spare. And a 3, that's like a double mark in a sense. Wow, it's a big swing. That brings the total to 10 in the match for Academy 3. 18-pin lead in the string for Academy 3. Strike bombs away, baby! That's how you do it! After a 3 box, a hammer. Daley 6. On the spare. 5's a while. 5, 5, 5. 55 through 5. Frankie's in the house. Frankie Callie. Daley for back-to-back spares. Missed inside. Wood won't get there. Daley, a 10. Frankie Callie's in the house. Alicia Callie's son. Frankie, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
How's school going? What grade you in now?
I'm in 5th grade now.
You still making those basketball game-winning shots?
Yeah.
You gonna go in the NBA?
I hope to someday.
All right, you got an agent? Is your mother your agent?
Yeah, she'll probably.
She's gonna sign you a long-term contract, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Frankie Callie, thank you. All right. Academy 3 up 12 in the string, 4 in the match. Mike Nardone, one of the reasons why they won that second string with that stunning 139. 5 there. Here's Charlie Collins. Right side 4. Nardone comes right back for a spare. Collins' turn. That won't go. A strike for each side, a spare for Nardone. 2 marks to 1 for Academy 3. Each team looking for 6 points. Charles knocks down the king for a 10. Collins 43 and above. His screen's bigger. Not actually use the I'll get there. Great job. Mike Nardone, big fill here. A tight battle here in East Boston. Just missed right. 5 in the fill. Collins, thin hit, just 3. 55 for Nardone. Just missed inside. 55 through 5. 178. The Terminator on lane 4. The defending champions. What a bid that was. Can't get to the 4. Nardone keeps his footing. Nice 10. Big shot. Big 10. 65 through 6. Collins, a 10. 53 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Executive producer is Bob Lee. Central Park Lane since 1950. Owner Chuck Bozzella.
Great little article in Boston Magazine about this place, kind of detailing the history and some of these leagues that extended back like decades, and they're still going today. It's like really real rich history at Central Park Lanes.
Scott Wills down the left side, 4 and the 8 go down. Here's Waters World. Justin Waters with 8. He's got the 2 and the 7. Baby split.
Yes, but it's earlier in the rotation. Leach and Hodge.
No spares, right? There's a spare for Lapierre. 2 marks to 1 this side. Waters trying to make it even in the mark column. He does. Spare. 1 strike, 1 spare for each side. Here we go again. 9-pin lead of the match. 17 the string for Academy 3 on the right.
Yeah, you're telling me. Prozac app.
Can you do at the end back here? Or have a hand on microphone?
This cable might be long enough. I might be able to just pull this out.
Lapierre crossing over 7, 3-5-9. On the spare. Waters in the bonus. That looks good. 9, 10 strike. 9 goes last. Big fill on spare. Waters World. Lapierre going back to back. Missed. Not by much. And here we go again. Pretty close to a tie in the match. Scott. Object pin for an 8.
Come on, Pete, you gotta find it again for me.
78. 78 through 6. 73 and a ball through 6 for Justin Waters. They have the mark advantage 2-1. The total is 4 for Academy 3. 12 in the string. Back and forth all night long. Academy 3 dominated most of the first string in a 22-pin win. Academy 3 won the second string, led most of the way. Central 3 cut it back. And 2 guys having fun. Peter is a goofball. A lot of fun. He's a disc jockey DJ, does karaoke. Very outgoing, very energetic. Never dull with Peter Crawford Jr. Beautiful ball, 8, 4 left, 8 right on lane 5. Lane 4, Fireball, Danny Harris. Strike! Bombs away, baby! 10 down, none to go. Strike. Crawford puts the upright spare to answer. What a battle, what a match. At CPL, the season kickoff, 35-week season. Plus the playoffs. Every Friday night on YouTube, on Candlepin Bowling Network, and or on Facebook. 12-pin lead in the string for the match for Academy 3, trying to hang on. Central 3 trying to get 6 points also. Reset of lane 4 as the 10-pin fell down. Great to work against Steve Kelly. Great guy. Very good bowler. Having a good year bowling. Good year last year also.
Yeah, I just threw a 6-12 today, so things are good.
I don't want to lose your focus. We'll talk to the captain, Dave Hodge-Mallahan, in just a moment after this box. We'll go back to the top of the order. Let's bring Dave Hodge-Mallahan with a delay. Dave Hodge-Mallahan, the owner of New England Flooring and Backsplashes. Talk about your business.
How you doing, Paul? Good, yeah. I own a flooring company out in Whitman, Massachusetts, right on Bedford Street, 421 Bedford Street. And I always give all my bowling alley community extra discounts because we take care of each other. We do complete kitchen and bathroom remodeling. We're a we are a management of project management company also. So anything that you need done, we can assist with it.
Yeah, website and the phone number, please.
So it's anyflooringandbacksplash.com, Dave at nefmb.com, and you can just go on New England Flooring and Backsplashes and Google, and you can rate us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You guys bowling good tonight. Good luck tonight.
Great match, great team, great match. It's tough to come out to the champs right away. It's a lot of pressure right on week one. So.
Thanks, Dave Hodge-Mallahan. New England Flooring and Backsplashes. Harris, 9, filling the strike, almost a double. Missed the second shot and missed the third. Crawford had 7 in his spare, 8 in the box. Quick update from Steve Kelly was talking to Dave Hodge-Mallahan.
Yeah, so at the moment we it's a very close lead in the total. We have Academy 3 from my count at 1458 plus 1 over CPL 3 is 1457 for the total. And in the game, Academy 3 is up by 9, 334 to CPL 3's 325. Currently the point spread is 6-2 in Academy 3's favor. That's your score update.
Let's pause 10.3 seconds for station identification. This is the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network from Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Massachusetts. Paul Graham with Steve Kelly. What a battle, what a match. Back to the top of the order, Nick Leach at Woodside. Nick Leach, 9, leads up to 4. Almost a double strike to him as Harris almost going also. Woodside, 3 in the 6, slightly angled in front is the Wood. 1 to the right of the 6. Leach missed it, 9 the strike. 72 through 6. Woodside missed that chance. Would have made it earlier. Leach wasn't there, 9. Woodside, the Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. LaShorty won it, 10. Academy 3 up 1 in the string, down 7 in the match. Leach missed left, 1-3, 6-10, 4 spin right. The Rockhead Woodside finds the pocket, it's a check mark. 5 middle, 2-4-7 left. One spare for your side, one spare. Leach for a spare, missed it. Woodside missed left. 1 strike for Central 3, 1 spare for Academy 3 on the board. Leach takes a 9. Woodside, a 9. 90 through 8 for Nick Leach. Ditto for Ed Woodside. 1 pin lead in the string still for Academy 3 on the left. Down 7 in the match. It's Josh Daley time.
I felt it. That's what I'm saying. Like, square up to your shot. Yeah.
Hodges on a strike on the left. Daley buries 7. Nudges the 2. Holds up. 2-4-7. Hodge bounces right on the strike. 1-2-8. Daley for a spare. Looks good. He got it. Hodgie. Oh, hit the head pin. It won't go. Unbelievable. 8 in the strike. Big pins. 9 in the box.
All right, come back with one here now. Come back with one.
The match, folks, guess what? Dead even. Even Steven. Tied. Academy 3 up 8 in the string. Tied in the match. Daley for the lead on the bonus. 5. They lead by 5 in the match. Waters on a strike next. Hodge powers 8. 5 right, 8 left. Daley trying to get this one too. Good bid. 8 in the 10. Can't believe it. Perfect shot. Wood must stop by rule.
On top of the wood, kid. You got to hit the cap. Spin it. It's way in front of the pins.
Waters has the only mark on the board right now for either side is strike. Hodgie missed right. Josh trying to get 1 and does for a 9. 89 through 8. Hodge a 10. 65 through 8. Steve with the update in the score.
So Academy is up in the total is down in the total by 4 and up in the game by 4. CPL is up in the total by 4 and down in the game by 4.
Did you get that? Did you get that, folks?
Yeah. Something about the number 4 tonight. I don't know. Japanese for unlucky. I don't know.
4's a wild. Oh, it's a strike for the Terminator. Bombs away, baby. Nardone in the pocket of Diamond. And here we go again. 2 strikes for Academy 3. Oh, nice shot for Nardone. Spare. Not an easy one. They're only marking the board. 4-pin lead for Academy 3, down 4 in the match. 2 strikes to 1 spare for Academy, for Central 3 on the right.
Exactly 4-point spread apiece, right?
Collins on a strike. Right in the middle, spread eagle throwing the 9. Ouch. Nardone on the spare. Curves, so he gets a quarter. Unbelievable. A 1 fill. Brutal. Wow. Tough break. Charlie trying to go 3 into 4. Got 2. Nardone. Good second ball. 5-8-9. Collins 5 on the strike. Collins, a tough 6. After a strike 5, Nardone, nice 10. Collins had the strike. He had 5 in the strike, Collins.
Yeah, Nardone was on the spare. That's right.
Justin Waters on a strike.
Yeah,
Still 4 and 4. 4 in the string for Academy 3. Central 3 have 4 in the match.
The quarter got me. The quarter Worcester got me. Didn't realize it was
One incredible match. Waters first ball on the strike. 1, 2, 4 in the 10. Scott Lapierre on lane 4 in East Boston. Central Park lanes. Crossing over 7, 8. 9 falls down and back. 3 right, 5 left. Waters for a spare and strike. Good bid. Can't reach the East Coast. Big 9 fill.
Say that again.
82 through 6. Lapierre, spare.
Nice shot, Scotty. What a clutch play that was. Kid.
Waters, 10. 92 for Waters. Lapierre, 88 in the ball through 7 in the final string of the match. A doozy. CPL at 5 in the string. A Baker's does in the match. 13. Now Scott is the only mark on the board. Cut it back to single digits. For Waters, pounds 8. Goalposts. Wood to help. A lumberyard. Looks like 5 pieces to deal with. Lapierre, nice ball. Wood, the middle pin falls down. 4 on the 6. 4 left, 6 right. 8 in the fill. Waters trying to sweep it over. He does! Spare!
Shot, Justin. What a good read. What a great shot that was. Wow, what a great shot.
102 to ball through 8. Lapierre, good try. Slid right behind the 4. Couldn't slide it down. Scott, 10. 106 to 8. What a battle. What a match. The lead in the string is 3 for Academy 3. They're down 5 in the match. Let's get an update, quick update from Steve Kelly on the mark situation.
So at the moment, we have Justin Waters on a spare, an open spare 102. 102 plus a ball. But other than that, no other open marks at the moment, just Justin Waters the whole way down.
Thank you, Steve Kelly. Harris drills 9. 10 pin left up. Not anymore. Spare. Crawford spread eagle. Trying to get 3 and 3. Even better. Spare. Wow. Unbelievable spare. Nico, take a video of that one. What a shot. What a spear. The spread eagle. 1% chance. Piece of cake for Crawford Jr. The battle rages on. Just incredible. Harris missed left, 5. 86 through 7. Crawford up the spread eagle spare. 3-1 split. This should be a piece of cake even more. This should be ice cream. Harris, good bid. 3 in the 6. Crawford, you do it this time. No on the channel. -1. Best you can do now is a 9. Over through it. Danny, object pin for 9. Crawford, that'll be a 7 officially. 93 through 8. Danny Harris, 95 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Something for everyone. Semi-pro to pro action. Free to subscribe. No charge ever. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Executive producer is Bob Lee. Don't forget the ladies 220 doubles event. Alicia Callie will be there tomorrow. 10 a.m. start. 5-string qualifying rounds plus the playoffs. $4,500 plus prize fund expected. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube all day and Sunday. Extra teams. 10 o'clock start. 12 teams, 11 one-string matches. All on YouTube. All on Candlepin Bowling Network. Top, you had a quick update from Steve Kelly, if you can, Steve, in the mark situation.
Yes, so it's still Justin Waters with a mark, but we also have... No, never mind. It's still just Justin Waters with an open mark. Everyone else, it's just closed final box at the moment, so folks need marks.
Thank you, Steve Kelly, for the update. Final 2 boxes, 10 to go overall. 310 for Woodside. Leach, powers 9. 9 drops down in front of the 10. And decent wood for a spare. Woodside. Got it! Spare! Leach. Spare to match. Academy 3 up 2 in the string. Central 3 up 6 in the match. Split the first 2. Central by 22 in the first. 14 by Academy 3 in the second. Woodside on the bonus 6. Tough leave, 7-8, 6-10 left to right. Leach bounces back for the 7. He gets 5. 1, 2, 4, 9, 10. This will be amazing. Woodside spins around, the curly shuffle. Won't go. Gave it a ride. Leach, Wood in front for a spare. Got the 9 behind. Woodside, clean up on aisle 5, 10. 116, 365, season debut. Leach, an 8. 113, 325, opening season, week 1 of 35. The Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Every Friday night during the regular season, plus the playoffs. Playoffs? 8 blocks to go. Academy 3 have 5 in the string, down 3 in the match, minus a fill, a spare for Justin Waters. 3-6 right, 4 to left for Hodgie. Here's Josh Daley. Only 3. What a great season kickoff. Hodgie, what a try. Hit the object, won't go. Daley, half Worcester to right, 3 in the 9. Ugly leave, 1-5 center Worcester, 7 left, 6-10 right. No wood, no luck. Hodgie gets 1 to go for a 9. Daley, a tough, rare 5. Big swing. Academy 3 takes the lead in the match by 1 pin. Up 9 in the string, 1 in the match. Down a mark. 7 blocks to go. Or 7 blocks to go, right? 7 blocks to go. Hodgie 3-9. Daley, first strike, 8. That looked good. Wood bounces in front of the 5 middle, 9 right. Angled slightly. Hodge 1-5 chance. Just missed the king, and will it go? It does! Wow, big spare! Daley, spare to match! Here we go again, down the stretch. 1 pin lead for Academy 3. 2 marks to 1 for Central 3. Defending champs trying to get 6 points. Academy 3 trying to do the same thing. Incredible season kickoff match. Gotta love Candlepin bowling, folks. Get the word out. It's an unbelievable sport for any age. Hodge on the spare. Bounces right. 6. 1, 2, 8, 10. Daley. Strike on spare! Huge. Clutch as always. Dave with a 102. Josh Daley 114. Hodge 293. Josh Daley has 334.
Come on, Mike. Let's go, baby.
6 blocks to go. Water says a mark on the board. Next. Charlie Collins 5. Nardone for spare. Just missed the king. 8-pin shaking his boots and back for Collins. 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. He's on TikTok. He got it! Up the wall, spare! Clutch! Nardone, 10. Central 3 making a charge down the stretch. Two marks done for Central 3. Nardone crossing over 7. 5, 9, 10. Left to right. Wood to help. Collins looking for a strike like Waters just got. He'll get 6. Nardone for a spare. He missed it. Hit the wood barely. That hurts. Collins for a spare. He got it! Another one! He goes back to back. The Terminator comes through. Nardone 7. And now it's going to Central 3's way. Trying to pull away for 6 points. Central 3 have 4 in the string, 12 in the mark, 12 in the match, plus 2 bonus balls. 1 in from the Terminator, Charlie Collins. The young gun slips, gets 4. 104, final string. 344 for Charles Collins. More importantly, they double their lead after 2, 8 in the string, and the 16 in the match. And a spare for Justin Waters. 4 blocks to go. Academy 3, Pawnee 3 marks. Lapierre, veteran bowler, 7. Tough time for a 2-1 split. Waters heating up. Drop the pocket, triangle. 7 more. 15 pin lead, 23 pin lead in the match, 15 in the string. Lapierre, good bid. They've got to pretty much mark out now, more than likely. Waters right in the middle, Oreo cookie again, cream in the middle, left the wafers on the outside. Got to eat the good stuff. Lapierre 9. Waters trying to match it. 8 on the field goal. 3 blocks to go. CPL is up 14 in the string, 22 in the marks, 3 blocks to go, no marks on the board. Might need a double strike from Scott's team. 3-5-6 triangle. Got to convert. Take the pressure off Peter Crawford Jr. The anchor ball up next. Waters, the golf professional, Marlboro Country Club. 9. Leads up to 6. What a beautiful ball that was. One of the most accurate bowls in the game today. Scott needs it. Scott gets it. Keeps him alive. Waters trying to keep it a 22-pin lead. Bang! Central 3 on fire here late in the third. Up 14 the string, 22 in the match. Each on a spare, 2 boxes after this. Peter's going to need a double strike. More than likely, pending the fills. Scott would love a strike here. Lapierre, hooks left 3, that hurts. Waters trying to add to it. He gets 8, not bad. Gained 5 more. Scott, 128 final string. Justin Waters, Waters World, 135. 348 for Justin Waters, 353 for Scott Lapierre. 2 blocks to go. Unofficially 19-pin lead in the string for CPL 3, 27 the match. We'll check the official scores in a moment. Crawford Jr. needs a double along the way. Won't get it here. Harris trying to put it away. 9. Leads up to 4. Thank you for watching this great, unbelievable game like Candlepin Bowling. No, and that might do it. Harris can put it away here for a spare. Yes! That should do it. A barrage of marks down the stretch for Central Park Lanes 3. The defending champions will go 6 points to 2 in a hard-fought win. Central 1 took 8 points over Lafayette Lanes upstairs tonight. So they'll have at least a tie for first place. The revamped Central Park Lanes 1. Peter Penny, the captain. And that does it officially. Central 3 rallies. And a great back and forth. Harris, 9 more. Crawford, spare. Harris, another one. A single-digit lead most of the string. Turns out to be 37 in the string, 29 in the string, 37 in the match. Central 3, 6 hard-fought points. And Academy 3 has got to feel good. They hung with the champions, defending champions. Crawford, strike on spare to wrap it up. Harris on the bonus, wrapping up the match with 6. Harris, 127 is it?
Harris is 130.
130 for Danny Harris. Peter Crawford, 127? 122. And the 3-string totals for them? 357 for Crawford. 377 for Danny Harris. They win at 6 points too. Quick update from Steve Kelly. We'll talk to the winning team before we sign off.
Yeah, hi guys. So here's our potentially final counts tonight. So Academy 3 taking 2 points against CPL 3 6. Final totals: CPL 3 17-28 versus Academy 3 16-95. CPL 3 in the third game winning by 25 5-96 to Academy 3's 5-71. And that is potentially the final. We're going to have to verify that, of course, with the paper copies and everything, but that's what we've got on the electronic copy at the very least. So let's see if we can get something moved here to talk to our bowlers. Bear with us one moment. Might hear a couple of beeps and boops here. Can't go super far, but it can go decent amount.
You have to use this here?
Yeah, just that.
Can you see us here okay? All right, we got the whole stand here, Danny. I'm taking a stand for you. Look at this. Congratulations. Nice finish.
Jesus, that mic is bigger than your head. What's going on, Paul? How you doing?
That was a hard-fought victory.
Oh, no, it was. They bowled very well tonight. We bowled well also. Very tough breaks all night, but we battled through. And you know what? We came out taking 6.
You got a big target in your back as defending champions. You guys were great all last season. A hard-fought victory tonight. How do you guys do it? You guys find a way to all the marks on the stretch clutch.
You know what? Our team is so just involved in each other, and we just pick each other up. We know when we're down, and we have to do our thing. And sometimes it happens, and sometimes it doesn't. But most of the times, it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. So we're lucky where it happens sometimes. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, you're not in first place. Central 1 took 8 points off Lafayette tonight, so right now you're not in first place, but you got 34 weeks to go.
Hey, you know what? We took 6 tonight, and that's all we need.
You got a 3-letter word.
Bud. Wow.
Thank you, Danny. Congratulations. All right, back to Steve Kelly to wrap it up. Thanks for watching this great, unbelievable game of Candlepin Bowling.
All right, thank you, Paul. We're just going to wrap up here tonight at the Friday Night Pro League here at Academy Lane. So if you want to bowl like the pros, if you think you bowl better than the pros, I dare you to go to candlepin.org and click Go Bowling to find your nearest center. All kinds of centers all over the place, including even in Albany, New York, even though the map may not represent that, as I learned the other day. And folks, also, in case you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Strike, comment, and subscribe to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour and Candlepin Bowling Network, of course, and the Friday Night Pro League, obviously, as well. And also check out Candlepin Corner, our other YouTube channel in the sphere of the Candlepin Bowling world for Candlepin Skins, new episodes airing actively. Be sure to check all that out. And from all of us at Central Park Lanes in East Boston, Massachusetts, signing off, Steve Kelly for Paul Grant, Central Park Lanes 3 and Academy Lanes 3. Have a great one.